Alright guys, you're back again and welcome to the Bamboo Street. Um, Today I have a little story to share with you.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if all of you guys know, but before I had three cats. So, I'm not really big on being a cat person. It's just that I deal with them, I handle them. Um, but, but the only reason I had three is because my girlfriend loved cats and me being cool boyfriend just
Yeah.
wanted to be supportive of the things that she loved and care about. But as time went on and the years went on, I realized like,
How many years have you had a cat?
man, the first cat we had was since like maybe 2017, 18.
Oh.
That was
so
when I
then-
was in Shenzhen because I was abroad.
Oh.
I was in a different city and we was having this long distance.
Oh, so you
relationship.
moved the cat from.
No. I didn't get the cat.
Oh, okay.
I was in Shenzhen like teaching.
Okay.
Like working and stuff, and then because she's in Xi'an and I'm over there, we have this long distance relationship. So she came up with the idea of having a cat, and I was like, okay, since you're like lonely and
Yeah.
maybe having a cat will be like a good companion for you while I'm abroad. Like, well, not abroad, but in a different city because of the long distance relationship. Like, make it easy on you. So I agreed, although I don't really
Like cats.
I'm okay with pets, but I'm not okay with pets living in the same space with me.
Okay.
You know, like if they have a yard, it's okay, but
They
they
can
have
play
their
on
own
your-
space. I need my own space. It's just like that's like how it's for me. But
Yeah, that's understandable.
so anyway, she got the first one. I was never around. I didn't really. It didn't bother me either way. So like I'm over there, she's here. She had the first one. When I came to visit the first time, I was like,
But you were shocked that it has two now.
no, that was just one.
Just this one, okay.
That was just one at that time. But when I came back, it was just like, fur everywhere. Fur on the bed, fur over there, cat sleeping in the bedroom.
Oh, they used to sleep in the bedroom at first.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
sleep in the bedroom. Sometimes we wake up in the morning, she always complain about the cat sleeping on her head. That was the first cat. And then it's like, okay, me being me, well, it's like I have my limits. This thing happened for too long, so it's like, okay, first rule, no cats in the bedroom.
Yeah.
It's like it took her a while to get around that ideology, but that's how it kind of started.
Okay.
Like after me seeing it, but then she was like, oh, well, I'm living by myself, so I do what I want. So I was like, all right, then do your thing. But I brought it up at that point in time. And it didn't work out, but I stayed there temporary, so I didn't care. It's you that's living in the fur. I can't live in fur like that and, like be cool with it. So anyway, that went on. Then like a year or something passed, and then I came back. So when I came back now, we moved from that apartment and we moved into an apartment where like the two of us would stay, because before she was staying with friends
Okay.
and all kind of different stuff like that. So we got to our own place, and that first cat, I can't remember when it died, but it died.
Okay. It died at
That first cat died because
illness.
how did it die? I think it was one time because we moved to a new apartment and there's a lot of windows and stuff like
Oh.
that. That was one with the balcony.
Oh, the cat jumped.
The cat went out like one day when we were sleeping in the bedroom. Forgot to close the bedroom door,
Oh, okay.
and the cat came in and went out the bedroom window.
Oh.
And yeah, we found it on the ground the next time. So then from that point on, it's like she was sad about it, heartbroken, still wanted to have another cat, but I saw she was a bit trying to do stuff like take care of them. So
Yeah.
we ended up getting one. And then when we had that one of her friends, I think they went to get cats at the same time. She got one, but the parents was like,
Nah,
hell
you can't
no.
have this.
and they got rid of it, and she took it.
Oh,
She took it in. That's
So
the
now you
one
have-
with the long hair that
Okay.
we have. That was originally her friend's cat.
okay.
So she took that one. So then we had two. And during that time, having a two was kind of cool. And because of what happened the first time, we started buying those baby locks for
Okay.
the windows. That's why every time you come to my place, all windows have baby locks. So it's
Okay.
because of that first experience. So we got the baby locks and we locked up those windows. But no, we bought the baby locks after. There was another incident.
Another one died.
Another one died, same thing, through the window.
Damn.
Like, we used to always, like after that, we used to always close the windows. It became like a thing that we did.
Okay.
But then one of my friends, Jasmine, he came to visit me. He was staying with us for a few days.
Yeah, forgot
And you know,
it.
he's smoking.
Yeah.
So he was smoking at home, I guess, most likely. And then he knows my girlfriend don't like when the place is too smoky. So he opened the window. Okay, another one died. Out the window. So from then, we got those baby locks. And ever since, every apartment that you see me living in, that's one thing that I always do before
Yeah.
I move. I put in the baby locks. So they can't go out.
Yeah.
So it's like the windows are always baby proof. Like every window in this apartment is sort of baby proof. So yeah, that was one thing that we did. So then we had one cat because
The white one.
that white one,
Okay.
he became lonely again.
So you needed a companion.
So looking at him lonely all the time, like, okay, I felt kind of sad for it.
Yeah.
So, alright. There was one time, one of my friends who I used to buy stuff from to smoke,
Yeah.
he had a cat. He had something to do one time and he just like left it at my place for a bit. And the two of them were like playing. They got along.
That's the brown one.
That's a black one.
The black one. Okay.
They got along and, you know, well, I gave it back to him when he was done. So one time he came, he was like, yo, I'm going, like, we wanted to get another cat to pay to accompany that one. So he bought one. After I bought one,
Yeah.
a week later, the guy comes to me, yo, do you want to keep Sushi? Because
He's leaving.
I'm leaving. I'm like, what?
You already have two.
I already have two. I just got one last week. He was like, yeah, well, I didn't know, and blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
blah. Long story short, I told my girlfriend about it, like thinking she would find a home
Oh,
for Sushi.
for adoption or something.
Yeah, like, and then she was like, yeah, I can find a home, no problem. I get, like, I have in this cat group and blah, 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 you know, brag, boast about it. But I told her there's no way in hell I want to have 3 cats.
Yeah. Nobody needs 3 cats.
And anyway, we end up with 3. That was maybe like in 2019,
Okay.
before COVID. We end up with 3. And we've been with 3
Ever since.
ever since, until like recently. Because like I took this cat in, the ideology, it's not going to be here for long, most tops like a month. And every time I keep asking, when are you going to find a home? When? And then she always like,
Yeah.
And you know what happens when you're with 3 cats
Yeah. In an apartment.
in an apartment.
Yeah.
When we were living in the loft, the big loft, 3 bedrooms, it was okay, but it was still messy, man. Too much furs. But we already had the room. There was only one furless place in the house, was the bedroom, because
Okay.
I was
You
like,
locked that door.
no cats in the bedroom, and I started beating them when they
Okay.
enter the bedroom. So what they start doing is like every time they go, they stand by the door and line up because they know the law is don't enter the bedroom.
Okay.
But they would always sneak in when we're not around, when we're not watching. But once we're around, they would come and stand there and just watch from the line. You know, the safety line is like they got trained in that way not to enter the bedroom. So
All 3 of them.
yeah, all 3 of them do the same thing. They learn it, and that was cool. I was okay with that. At least something is better than nothing. I have like my sanctuary spot.
Yeah.
Then we moved from the loft, and then we're here. Then 3 is just like too much for this small space. And things just keep getting worse and worse because I am more busy than I used to, and she is more busy than she used to. So it just became like too much. And then Sushi, that cat, started developing this bad habit. I don't know where it come from, but started to pee on the floor.
Okay.
Every now and then, maybe just in front of the door. That way it started. Then it started everywhere in the house. And before it was like maybe because the litter is dirty.
Oh, maybe that's why.
Yeah. But then it came to the point where the litter is clean.
But
still doing it. And then it came to the point where there's poop on the ground. Pooping on the ground, like taking this thing for a joke. And you know, sometimes they puke and everything, and I didn't sign up for that.
Yeah.
Most of the times it's like I end up doing it because a lot of times I work from home.
Yeah.
You know, it's like my schedule and her schedule. Hers is set up. She leaves in the morning, and then when she comes back, it's just leaving in the afternoon. For me, a lot of times I work from home, where I'm always around, so I have to deal with it way more than her. And even when sometimes there is stuff here, I don't know if it's her being lazy or her being blind. She walk in the room and don't see anything, but as soon as I step in, I see everything.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. Yeah.
I don't know if it's like people pretending or like just want to be lazy because, oh, I'm lazy, I'm tired, I just don't want to deal with this now. But for me, it's like, it got to be dealt with now.
Yeah.
You know? And anyway, time went on. Man, I just sent her off to find a better life, man.
Yeah.
It's like,
so
we're not cat people.
What's the reaction to you?
So when I gave her the news, I was surprised in the sense that she didn't see anything.
Or maybe she wanted to do it but couldn't have the courage to do it.
Yeah, maybe she herself was feeling like it's too much, but she don't want the guilt on her conscience.
Damn. Yeah, so now you're okay with the two now though?
I'm okay with the two. It's like life is much better. At least they're not like
rowdy and peeing everywhere.
Pooping everywhere. Like to me, it's like at that point in time, it's like it's just like too much. The one thing about having a cat is like the cleaner of those animals. They would use their bathroom.
Yeah.
They drop fur. You deal with it, and it's troublesome and messed up. But
because they're always gonna drop fur.
They're gonna drop fur, but you can't be waking up every day and
yeah, true.
And then that doesn't. There's time.
So you always have to be careful where you put your black shell and.
So if you realize, like ever since I had cats, I hardly wear black clothes.
Shit.
It's like I have to change my lifestyle
to suit the cat.
To suit them. It's like, and every black clothes that I have, they're filled with fur.
Yeah.
And every time you go out, you have to use that roller, man. And sometimes you're in a rush.
Yeah, you just pick up and put it on. You get to the train and
you go to the train and then you're like, people are like, where you been?
Yeah.
You know, everyone knows you wear cats or you take care of cats. It's like, these things are just like very, very inconvenient.
Yeah,
for me,
they can be nuisance.
If you're not that kind of a cat person, because I have other friends, they have cats, like, but they take care of their shit all the time. It's like they're always grooming it, you know, and
remove excess fur
and cleaning up the place. These are cat people, you know, but she's not a cat person. I'm not a cat person.
Maybe she just like the idea of the cat.
Yes, that's what I'm seeing. She liked the idea of having cats, like, you know, so if you're going to put this into context that, you remember we have this portion in a podcast, things that men want and things that men are forced to have.
Yeah.
To me, pets is one of them.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think you do better with a dog.
A dog, I'll probably feel better about it because the dog will give you signs like, I need to poop, bro. Take me outside.
Yeah.
Or the thing is like,
there's a communication between you and the dog.
There's probably a communication, but then I would never have a dog if I'm living in an apartment.
Yeah, that's not her thing.
I know myself.
Yeah.
I can't be entering my home and it smells like dog.
Yeah, that's another thing.
I can't take that thing. Like
Yeah.
when we have 3 cats, there's a lot of times I go out, when I come back, the place smells like cat.
Yeah. Even these animals don't want to be in an apartment, you know. They want a backyard to run around and play catch somewhere. They don't want to be in
I
an
would love
apartment.
them having that, but I don't have that kind of money for it
Yeah,
in
true.
China.
Yeah.
You know, like
Nobody
to give them
can.
a backyard. But one of my friends, they're pretty rich. They have that kind of place, and their cat lives like a king and always
Yeah.
all over the place. He would even leave the house, go out of a room, and find his way back because it was a wild cat. It wasn't like those
feral.
pet cats.
Okay.
You know, cat that grew up in the wild, know how to survive,
They always do.
figure it out. So.
Yeah. I don't know, but back home, those people that have cats, it's like when a cat pees where he's not supposed to pee or poop where he's not supposed to poop, they put their faces into the feces, you know, and they stop doing it. Like they pee here, you put their face in there, they stop peeing there.
Well,
So I don't know about that. I've never had cat, but I've seen people do that.
I remember you told me that advice. I did it before.
It didn't work, huh?
It didn't work. That was like the first steps of the steps before sending him to his better life, you know?
Yeah.
It's just like, I did that, I cleaned up, I beat it.
It doesn't work.
I even put it out the door one time when my girlfriend was around. She didn't figure out a way to deal with it. She should know at that point in time, it's like, okay, enough is enough, man.
Yeah.
But no one is trying to figure this shit out more than me. Then, okay, you gotta go, bro.
Yeah. So you think the other 2 cats are aware that one is not wrong?
Yeah, they were, especially the first few days, they were acting strange.
Oh, okay.
They can tell, they know someone else,
Something is missing.
someone is missing. Like the white cat, that's the one who was lonely before.
Okay.
It's that acting strange, just like the time when the first one was missing.
Yeah.
That's like the second time he's going through that shit. So I think he knows.
Yeah, that'll keep them on their toes now.
But the blue one, that one didn't give a shit about anyone. That one just cares about itself. She's probably happier than anything else. It's like,
Okay.
I got more place in the apartment to chill,
Okay.
less people to share my food with.
Oh, the brown one.
Yes.
Okay.
That one doesn't care about nobody but self.
Yeah, man.
Only self, man.
Cats, man.
So it's like I even realized with that, like cats, they all have their different personality.
Yeah.
Like, but anyway, man,
A dog will be hollering.
it's just like for me in all of this, I learned this one lesson. Like, if you're with a lazy person,
Nah, you don't need a cat.
don't ever get pets, man.
Yeah.
Because that burden is like they just want to push it on you.
Yeah. But one thing about a dog, if he or she is unhappy with maybe you not being around, they will let you know.
Yeah, they will want to eat up your
Yeah,
apartment.
they'll
And
let you know.
If you eat up me being the person that I am, if you eat up my apartment,
Yeah, true.
the switch might flip, man.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's why I know I can't have dogs in an apartment. I know myself. It's like, even when my girlfriend came up with the idea of having cats, okay, 1 or 2 tops. I know 3 is just too much.
Too much. You're asking for too much
like,
trouble now.
You're pushing me to limits and boundaries that I don't want to reach.
Yeah.
And what I realize in all of this is that sometimes when you tell people no and they keep taking you for granted, you need to put your foot down.
Yeah, true.
You need to let that message echo because they're just going to take you for that ride.
Yeah. Yeah. Cats, man. I've never really had cat, so I don't know how that feels. But I just know from the fur aspect, I'm like, nah, bro. Yeah, I can.
That fur is,
I can do it.
especially those with the long fur.
Yeah.
It's like you gotta be willing to always hugging them and grooming them in your free time. That's a way where you limit the fur being on the floor and getting into your clothes. So like I have a friend, he has cat. The mom, she has nothing more to do more than take care of the house and stuff all day. So you look at their apartment, they have cats and this shit is, their place is cleaner than mine.
Because the mom is taking care of it all the time.
Yes.
Maybe the companion.
You know, it's like So and even like my friend from Russia, my old roommate.
Yeah.
She has a cat. Place is clean too. Cat is all over on the bed, everything. But I don't see her having that fur issue as the way I'm having that fur issue.
Yeah, because he's always grooming the cat.
She's probably always grooming the cat or always cleaning the place.
Yeah.
It's either one of the two, but her place is cool. And then I go to one of my girlfriend's friend's place. They have 2 cats too.
Still clean.
It's still much better than our place. Like
So,
far better. So it just shows me the problem
it's not the cat.
is not really with the cat. Is the person who wants the cat. If you're willing to do what it takes, and I realize you're not willing to do what it takes, is like over time it's just like, man, you know what?
Yeah.
You know, it's like I'm just being taken for granted for too long, just for too long.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully the two don't mess around.
If we want to start pulling that stunt, yeah, we will just keep minusing.
So I'm sure once every not get rid, but I'm sure once these cats are out of your life, I'm not sure you're getting any new cats, huh?
No way in hell. It's over.
It's over.
I think I told her about that one point in time already, and I think she knows. I would never ever agree to have any anymore.
In my apartment, yeah.
No way in hell. It's like I have to have a place with a yard, and then they stay in the yard.
Yeah.
Or they have their little house outside of the house, but they never. I'm not having those things in my house anymore. I'm sorry to.
Yeah, because sometimes when
in the future,
when you are inviting guests over, sometimes you have to inform them, oh, I have cats. So because some people might be allergic.
Allergies and all these things. And even like right now, I have a little issue with me, like in terms of breeding. It could be from cats too.
Yeah,
because I never had this thing before in my life, but all of a sudden it's like I have this kind of asthma-related issue.
Yeah, Google this word, toxoplasmosis or toxoplasma, and so cats are, because you deal with the fecal matter all the time, so they have a lot of their waste products. It's a lot of time can be deadly to people, especially female. They have that effect on female a lot. So yeah. So when you were telling me about the breeding issue, I'm like, you have to give maybe stay away from the cats a little bit.
So it's an infection with parasites called. Okay. People often get infected from eating undercooked meat.
No, that's a different issue at all.
Okay, you can also get it from contact with cat feces. I hardly do that though, because there was one thing I put my foot down on.
Yeah.
You can have all the cats you want. I ain't cleaning that shit.
Oh, you don't clean it?
I did it like maybe once or twice when she traveled, but no, bro.
Yeah.
Every time I go close to this thing, it's like I want to puke right away.
Yeah.
I can't deal with that.
Yeah, that's like this one didn't really clarify really well. Toxoplasmosis is really, that's why when a lady gets pregnant, they
say like no cats allowed.
No cats allowed.
So it's like even with her, she was telling me, what if I get pregnant? What is gonna happen to the cats? I was like,
no cats allowed.
You have friends.
Yeah.
You can give it to them. You know, I can't deal with this thing. I can't.
Yeah.
It's either we give them away or whatever, but yeah, I'm not signing up for that at all.
But hopefully this one's don't. Look, he's looking at you right now.
Then in all the cats, this is the only one that seems to have some human emotions.
Yeah.
You know, like cares, because he was with us since a baby.
Okay, so he understands.
Yeah, he understands. He knows. Okay. And when I'm pissed off.
Yeah.
He knows when to put his head down, when to be quiet, when to not, try and mess around. So he knows me since, because you had him with the other one that died.
Yeah.
That was the first one. The other one, the second one, we bought it when it was old, like pretty big. So there is not much of a bond between us. And that one, it was raised in a place where they breed cats.
Oh,
so it has a lot of
social
negative,
anxiety.
Yes. So that's why, like, me and that one never got along, and like, it kind of pissed me off that we never got along because I'm feeding you and taking care of you, and you're afraid of me as the owner. But it's okay.
I hate breeding grounds, man. I really hate breeding grounds.
But for some reason, she likes you.
Oh, is it she or he?
She likes you for some reason. Maybe it's just my personality. She can sense that I'm the person that I'm taking shit for long.
That's great.
I have a meter. When it goes red, okay, sorry.
Yeah.
So, but this one understands me in that way.
Yeah.
And the one.
How old is this one now?
I don't know cat age, but we got them since like 2007, 2018, 17, that time.
Oh, so he's probably 6 years now.
Yeah, so he's pretty old or so. Yeah. And then like the other one that went away, we got it from the guy.
Yeah.
Also not mine, not raised from a baby. But that one I didn't have issues with it until we started doing this bullshit. Yeah. Because it normally just sleeps and stays in its own space.
Yeah.
And I'm cool with that.
People don't eat cats in China, right?
Yeah, people eat cats in China, bro.
But not in Xi'an.
I don't know.
Yeah.
People eat it like there's cat hot pot and dog hot pot.
Well, how is that gonna? How does that work though for the hot? Because the hot pot, like everything is
sliced meat.
Yeah.
Well, anything can turn into slices.
Oh, okay.
In China, anything goes in. It's like they skin that, they take off all the fur, and well, once you chop that up, you don't even know what is A from B, bro.
Yo, shit is wild.
You don't know what is A from B. It's just a matter of
Yeah.
knowing, do you have the guts to eat it?
Yeah.
You know?
But it's always important to inform people before.
Yeah. Well, you gotta be careful what you eat.
Yeah,
because they put the labels.
They put a label.
But you as the foreigner.
Yeah.
You don't really look at the label. You look at the picture.
Yeah.
Oh, this looks good. Then you probably take a bite and then you ask, oh, because this is good, what is this? And then you find out
later. Because once they spice that thing out, it's hard to tell too, Yeah, you gotta be careful, bro. You gotta be very careful.
Wow. Anyway, anyway, let's cut this one there, man. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think. Put a likes and comments in the comment section. Peace and love, and you know how it is. See you guys in the next one.